The intention of this next practice is really to give you a tool to assist you in getting a better night's sleep. In this challenging time, a lot of us are under a great deal of stress, feeling a lot of tension in a lot of areas of our lives. So sleep can be greatly affected. And this practice is going to be a great tool to help you get a great night's sleep. Now, for this practice, I brought out a strap. You can use a substitute for a strap, something like a belt, a tie, a towel, a band. Okay, but finding something like a strap that you can use. We're going to start at the front of our mat in our strong standing posture of mountain. So feet pointed straight forward, hip distance apart, feeling into big toe mound, little toe mound, inner outer side of the heel. Hips in a neutral position, so just rock them back and forth a few times, eventually finding middle ground, the neutral positioning of your hips. Core slightly engaged, collarbones wide, shoulders relaxed, and find the neck long, the ears coming over the shoulders. Place one hand on stomach, one hand on chest. I invite you to allow the eyes to close here. And just take the next couple of breaths to bring awareness to different qualities of your breath. Where are you breathing through? The nose or the mouth? What's the path of your breath through the body? The inhales, where do you feel expansion? Your exhales, where might you find some release? And then, just notice the length of your breath, especially how the inhale and the exhale might differ. Now I'm going to invite you on the next couple of inhales to build a 3-part breath. But on the exhales, just releasing the air out of the mouth, maybe with a sigh. So the inhale, breathing through the nose, feel the abdomen expand, ribs widen, chest rise. Hold for a count, and then exhale through the mouth. Just letting go. Inhale, abdomen expands, ribs widen, chest rises. Hold for a count. And then letting go. And then coming back to that 3-part breath. Building the length of the inhales, feeling the expansion. And then as long as it's comfortable for you to, breathing through the nose, allowing the air to leave the body slowly. Having the exhales be a little bit longer than the inhales has really shown to engage a parasympathetic nervous system more effectively, which allows for more rest, relaxation. And as you start to build your breath, or continue to build your breath, I invite you to move through your body scan. Just bringing awareness into the body, moving that awareness from head to toe or toe to head, and just notice how the body feels at this point. Don't think that you are going to feel a certain way or think you should feel a certain way. Just allow yourself to notice. And then pick one aspect of your breath as a home base, as an anchor point for your attention. And as the mind wanders, you're going to bring that attention back to that home base. So over the next 3 breath cycles, just notice when the mind wanders away from the moment. It's always going to. And practice that aspect of returning. Notice the thoughts that grab your attention. Your exhales. See if you can allow that attachment to let go. Return back to the breath. And then what I invite you to do here, as long as it resonates with you, is just identify one thing that you really feel grateful for at this moment. And then take the next 2 breath cycles to see if you can really feel the positive emotion that elicits through the body. Feel that. That's what's really proven to cause changes in the brain. Then just release the arms to the sides of the body, coming back to your mountain pose. And we're going to roll down to a forward fold slowly, one vertebra at a time, starting at the head, coming down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just have those knees bent enough the upper body is super close or onto the thighs. Allow the head to hang. See if you can allow the neck to relax a little bit more. Maybe find some length coming through the hamstrings. Maybe feeling some stretch in the back. Whatever you feel, make sure it's a healthy feeling through the body. And then just really listen to your body. As we're here for about 3 more breaths, do you want to move? Or do you want to stay in stillness? Okay, listen to the body. Trust intuition. Then we're going to roll back up to standing in the same way for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And coming right back up to your mountain pose. But this time, bring big toes together, legs together. On your inhale, bring your arms up and out to the side and then overhead. Hold on to your left wrist with your right hand. Really reach up, lengthen through the sides of the body. And on your exhale, come over to the right. Feel the stretch through the left side of the body. Keep your chin off chest, your shoulders square. Inhale, come back to center, switch your grip, switch your wrists. Really lengthen up, and then exhale, come over to the left. Feel length through the right side of the body, and notice how it differs from the left side. Inhale, come back to center, interlace your fingers, and bring your hands back behind your head. So first we'll open through the front of the body, and then stretch through the neck where a lot of us feel tension. So press your hands into your head into your hands. Feel the neck lengthen and strengthen. Draw the shoulder blades back towards the spine and feel that opening through the front of the body. Then simply shift your hands up the head a little bit. On your exhale, drop your chin and allow the elbows to come towards each other and start to feel a stretch through the back of the neck for 2 breaths. On the inhale, bring the chin up and away from the chest, the elbows away from each other. Once again, open through the front of the body, lengthen and strengthen the neck. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring the hands back behind you. Bring your left wrist towards your right hip. Hold on to that wrist with the right hand. Really even out the shoulders as much as possible, and exhale, drop right ear to right shoulder. Feel the length coming through the left side of the neck. Inhale, come back to center. Switch your grip, switch your wrists. Lengthen up through the spine. And then exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Feel how the pose on this side differs from the last. Allow yourself to let go. Inhale, come back to center with the head. Allow the arms to come to the sides of the body. Same way we reached a forward fold last time, we're going to do again this time. 1 vertebra at a time, starting at the head. Exhale, lowering for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just hanging out in your forward fold for about 3 breaths. Every inhale, allow for opening. Every exhale, really feel some release. Then bending those knees enough, the hands reach the ground. Inhale, bring left foot back towards back of the mat. Drop the back knee down. Right foot pointed straight forward, knee directly over ankle. Square your hips. Place the top of the foot down. Come on up to fingertips and then inhale, rise up, arms up. Lengthen up through the spine. Feel a lift through the hips. And then place your right hand on your right thigh. Keep lengthening up with the left arm. Exhale, come over to the right. Reach over to the right. Press down into the right thigh. Maybe press forward a little. Looking to find length through the hip flexors on the left side. But remember, that might not be the exact place you feel it. That's our intention. As long as you feel healthy sensation through the body, that's okay. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Okay, think about keeping your seat directly over the back knee. As you inhale, start to lengthen your right leg long. Okay, heel down, toes curled. Have your hands down on the ground reaching forward, so you might need to bend your knee a lot to do that. Then walk the hands back towards the hips a little. Press your sternum forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, come forward to your lunging position. Inhale, bring your back knee up. And exhale, bring your back foot to meet your front into a forward fold. Inhale, bring right foot back towards the back of the mat. Drop the back knee down. Coming to your lunging position, same aspects. Inhale, rise up, arms up, reach up, hips lift. Left hand onto left thigh, gently press down and forward, reach up with the right. Exhale, come over to the left and just notice how the sides differ. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, start to lengthen that left leg long. Okay, fingers down and reaching forward, so bend into that knee. Toes curled. And then walk the fingertips back, press your chest forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, come forward to your low lunge. And then from your low lunge, just simply bring your left foot back to meet your right. You're going to come into your tabletop, fingers spread wide, pointed straight forward. Shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists, and knees under hips. And we're going to move through the pelvis, the spine, and the shoulders. So on an inhale, lifting the tailbone, arching the spine, chest forward, chin forward. Feel the shoulder blades come towards the spine. Exhale, drop the tailbone, round the spine, drop the head, press the ground away. Feel the shoulder blades come away from the spine. One more time. Inhale, lifting tailbone, arching spine, chest forward, chin forward. Exhale, dropping tailbone, rounding spine, dropping the head. Inhale, neutral spine. Bring big toes together, knees out wide or knees together. Press your seat back towards your heels, fold forward at your hips, and bring your head down to the mat. So we're coming into a child's pose. To begin with, just walk the fingertips forward gently. Extend through the arms, and maybe feel a nice stretch coming through both sides of the back. Staying for a couple of breaths here to see if you can allow for softening. Every inhale, opening. Every exhale, letting go. Then on your next inhale, just come forward to your tabletop and however you wish, make your way down onto your back. And once you come onto your back, make sure your strap is handy. Okay, just bring soles of the feet flat on the ground, mat distance apart. Turn your palms up towards the sky. Maybe closing the eyes. And on the exhale, just dropping the knees to the left. See if you can keep that pelvis fairly stable. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. And just doing that a couple of times on your own breath, releasing through the hips gently. Next time you come to center, come to stillness, bring the feet hip distance apart. Inhale, bring your left ankle onto your right thigh. Allow your left hip to externally rotate, meaning that knee's coming away from the body. Curl your toes back towards your shin. Make sure that the hips are even. And then if this is enough a sensation for you in that left hip, stay here. If you wish, you might bring the right knee in towards the chest, holding on to the back of the thigh. If the foot's elevated, curl the toes back towards the shin. Really return back to that 3-part breath. Maybe noting as you breathe. Inhale, opening. Exhale, letting go. And that noting might become the anchor for your attention to return back to. Keep the ankle where it is. The exhale, just allow the right sole of the foot to reach the ground. Bring the left knee in towards the chest, hold on to the shin. Extend your right leg long on the ground, heel down, toes curled. Find your strap. Bring the strap around the ball of that left foot. Start with a bend in the knee, 90-degree angle at the hip, and then slowly extend that left leg long, finding some length coming through the back of the leg, and breathe. The legs right towards straight with the micro bend in the knee, you might start to bring the leg towards the body a little bit more. Return your attention back to your breath. Next, inhale, bring that left knee back into the chest. Take the strap, place it to one side of the mat or the other. Hold on to your left shin with your right hand. Bring your left arm out wide like an airplane wing, palm down. Bring your right hand to the outside of the left knee or thigh, and then keeping that left shoulder down, exhale, guide the right or the left knee towards the right side, coming into a twist. And just turn your gaze to the left. Staying for a couple of breaths here. Inhale, opening. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, come back to center. Draw your knees into the chest. Hold on to your shins for a breath. Exhale, release the legs. Soles of the feet come down, hip distance apart. Inhale, right ankle, left thigh. Allow the hip to externally rotate so we come to our figure 4 again. Curl the toes, hips are even. Remember, stay here if this is enough for you. Or bring the left knee in towards the chest. Hold on to the back of the thigh and curl the toes back towards the shin. Remember, it doesn't matter what positioning you come into, how far into the pose you might think with the body positioning. Work with your range. Don't think good or bad, weak or strong. Just really move with your body. Understand your body and listen to your body. No expectations and no judgment. Wherever you are, find the sole of your left foot on the ground. Bring your right knee in towards the chest. Hold on to the shin with the right hand. And then extend the left leg long on the ground, heel down, toes curled. Find your strap. Bring the strap around the ball of the right foot. Start that 90-degree angle in the hip. And then exhale, extend the leg. Working with your range, whatever that means. Notice how this side differs from the last. Once again, one side, not good or bad, weak or strong, simply different. And allow yourself to let go. Inhale, bend the knee, bring it in towards your chest, take the strap, place it down to one side of the mat or the other. The left hand to the outside of the right knee or thigh. Bring the right arm out wide like an airplane wing, palm down. On your exhale, guiding the right knee towards the left side. Keep the right shoulder down. Maybe turning the gaze to the right, coming into a twist, and breathe. Inhale, opening. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Bring the knees in towards the chest, just for a breath. And then lower the feet to the ground. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide, just allowing yourself to come into a gentle butterfly pose or bound angle pose. Hands might land on the thighs, they might come to the sides of the body, palms facing up. Return back to your breath. Feel that wave-like motion of breath and see if you can allow the exhales to be a little longer than the inhales. Then I invite you to stretch out into your final resting pose of shavasana. Now our traditional expression is flat on your back, legs extended long on the ground, about mat distance. Arms to the sides of the body with the palms facing straight up. But that might not be comfortable for you. If it's not, find a positioning that is. I'm going to guide you through a couple of things on your back. Okay, once again, if you're in a different position, maybe you can do this, maybe not. If not, just allow yourself to relax into your pose. On your exhale, I want you to firm everything up, tense everything up. So exhale, squeeze your fists, point your toes, really firm up through the upper body, through the lower body. And then on an exhale through your mouth, just release. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Tense up, tense up, tense up, tense up. Exhale, letting go. And then, I invite you once again, remind yourself of one thing you're grateful for. Feel that positive emotion in the body. And then, just allow yourself to let go. Sink into your shavasana pose. Stay in your shavasana pose for as long as you wish. But when you come out gently. And I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep.